Welcome back to Doc's Hot Shop and Forge. So today we're going to start on an anvil project which will become important later on in the year. So I won't go into that at this stage, but what we have here is approximately 4.5 kilos, give or take a little bit of wrought iron. I've got a few random offcuts from making the hammer blanks, available through the Etsy, link down below. A few little random offcuts from making those. They were just odd lengths that just didn't quite fit, and some offcuts from a dray axle that I've been gradually using up. These three pieces will become the face and the horn and the heel. It all needs to be forge welded together, forged down to about 45 millimeters in width, maybe 50 millimeters, and drawn out to give the horn and the heel. These three pieces will become the body, and these two pieces will become the feet. They're probably a little bit big for the purpose, but I'd rather have a bit too much than not enough. And we're probably going to lose a fair bit to this piece because random offcuts need to be forge welded together, and then forge welded to this piece and this piece as well, and then forged down to a roughly rectangular block. So the aim is to get something in the 8 to 10 pound range. It's about as big as I can fit in the gas forge, as I'm still out of coke, which is a bit annoying because this would actually be easier in the coke forge, to be honest. But we're going to muddle through, we're going to have some fun. It may end up being a multi-parter. We'll see how we go. As it stands, most of the forge welds are fairly straightforward. This is the most complex one. So, let's get the beast lit, let's have some fun. remain at welding heat for a long time in the middle. Time to try and blend out the weld. There's way too much flux. So at the end of the first couple of hours of forging, we have the body pieces done, so they're ready to weld up. Got the material for the feet done, and made a little bit of a discovery on why and how Peter Wright's got their little toe thing. We've got the face material ready to draw out. I'm going to draw this out to make a breastplate for the side of the anvil for drawing out, much like the Austrian pattern. And I have to reforge this piece for a upsetting block for the side, which will, at the moment it's too big, so it has to be down to about, yeah, probably about 3/5 of its current size, and stick out more so that it'll have a reasonable weld to it. So, still a fair bit of rough forging to be done. Oh, and this piece is for fillets between the body and the table section, because I don't think I'm going to have enough. If I forge out this little corner down, I don't think I'm going to have enough to smooch out for a reasonable transition, and I don't want it too sharp, so we might end up welding in a fillet, meaning that this anvil is very much a multi-part piece. There is like 5 pieces in this chunk, if you don't count the little plugs that went in the holes. Yeah, so let's get the day underway. coming up on welding heat for the first of the feet. So I'm going to reflux, wears out. Too long. Damn it.
side.
Looks like the face is well and truly welded on. Nothing's lifting. Okay, so that takes us to the end of that gargantuan project. And yes, I know the horn droops. I tried correcting that. I couldn't get it to lift. The observant of you will notice that there's no Hardy or Pritchell holes in this one, because I feel in this size there's very little benefit, and this one is actually going to get some semblance of use. More on that in a couple of months' time, but be that as it may, it is actually going to get used. I will be running a test on it in the next couple of weeks, just to see how it handles, how it works. Is it perfect? No. It is the biggest that I've made in this pattern or in this style. That's not a post type anvil. Am I happy with how it came out? Yeah, I am. Not happy with how much mass I lost to scale. I lost roughly 3 pounds worth, so 1 kilo and a bit, which is a bit sad. But that's the joy of working in the gas forge versus a coal or coke forge, where you can control the atmosphere a bit better. As you'll note, this is a South German / Austrian pattern. It's got the upsetting block, but it's also got the drawing out. So that's where I'm going to leave this off. There's a lot more footage. I may edit some of it together for excerpts here and there. This was a really fun project, and there's like 3 days worth of footage. What you've seen is just the highlights. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share on social media, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. When you do, don't forget, ring the notification bell. So get out to your shop, push your envelope. This certainly pushed mine, and I'm certain that going forwards in future, where this one is headed, will continue to push my envelope. Lots of learning experiences to come. So, get out to your shop, have fun, stay safe, and I'll catch you for the next one.